nobody home. Nobody is ever home. I would put my umbrella down, but somebody might steal it. Pouring rain in Fredericton. And what? I don't know what I'm gonna do with these rants. I'm getting totally out of control. But when you have a system that don't listen to the people, you have to fight back. You have no choice. Myself, I've been involved in this for what? Going on 15 long years. 15 years, I'm gonna do a rant about that. I landed here 15 years ago. And it's always about issues, about Ritland, about other issues that the government don't listen. And when the government don't listen, you have to do something about it. So, 5 guys coming. So anyway, okay, hop in the car. So, you get paranoid. So, social assistant, with my contacts with the government, when there's an issue, I email the minister, I email the politician, and from the many years that I get to know these people, I usually get a response. So I sort of got distracted when the police grabbed me behind the legislator and the Fredericton police and all that I really haven't pushed an issue. And the issue is the social development building built in the highest peak of the city at Two Nation Crossing. There used to be no bus even to go there. It's windy. It's cold in the winter. Rain. And there's a bus that goes there. Is not. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I'm jumping. But the bottom line is, there's no bus shelter. There's no shelter in front of the welfare office that they built to the highest peak of the city. The attitude of the Liberal government is changing, and is changing fast. I don't know, the Liberal part, you could understand the Conservative government. If they say, okay, let the prisoner walk. Their mentality, oh, those families, social assistant, they could use the exercise. Let them walk in the cold, rain. But the liberals have always been, like a caring group of people that care for people. But that is not what's happening, especially with Denis Landry, Minister of Public Safety. Prisoners, Indian, people with mental illness, less fortunate, sentence them in court in the justice system in Fredericton. Then they travel them to St. John, Miramichi, Shediac, Edmiston, Dalhousie, and once their sentence is over, they force them to walk back home. Now this is not right. This is starting a policing style of government. Matt Myers, a former cop, now he's working for public safety. We have a police corps. They claim to be contraband group of people that fight against contraband tobacco. A police force. We never hear them, but they're doing other things beside tobacco, like how to get rid of a certain pain in the ass blogger. I believe that we're changing into a police state fast. When you have government not listening to the little people, we got a problem. So why is the Liberals suddenly, they laugh, the bureaucrats at the welfare office, you see families with kids waiting in the rain for the bus, right in front of all the windows. I'll take a picture. All the windows, they're all looking, oh, look at that, look at that. Of course, these workers, their mommy and daddy were working there before, but why do they have to degrade families in front of the welfare office? Now, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I wanted to do this for a long time. I'm gonna do videos, and I'm gonna show you when these people leave their office, what they look like. Fancy clothes, fancy cars. These are the people that do not fight for the people that's poor or people with mental illness or natives. They don't fight for those people because they don't care. Because if they cared, they would have fought a long time ago to get a bus shelter at the Two Nation Crossing, the highest peak of the city, so the families won't be degraded in the rain or a snowstorm. Stay tuned.